In this video, we will review urine organic acid testing. This test is often ordered as a nutritional analysis and also an overview of how your detoxification system is working, if you need antioxidants, and how your digestion and microbiome in the digestive tract are. It also can be ordered because it does not require you to go to the laboratory to have a sample collected. In the kit, you will have a cup that you will collect a urine sample in. Most doctors will have you collect that urine sample first morning. So the first thing when you get up in the morning, you'll collect a sample of urine, transfer that into the test tube, fill out the paperwork. You return all of that into the box that comes in, and you send it via FedEx back to the laboratory, who sends the results to your physician. The results page will look like this. It will have different categories, and your physician will see that there's a fatty acid metabolism category, and underneath it'll say carnitine and B2. So these urine organic acids are associated with a deficiency in carnitine and B2 if they're in the red category. This next category looks at carbohydrate metabolism. How well do you break down starches? And if anything is in the red, that would indicate to the doctor one of these deficiencies: lipoic acid, coenzyme Q10, creatine, B1 or B3. Energy metabolism. A lot of chronic diseases like chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, headaches can be associated with poor energy production. And so this assessment would be able to help decide which supplements could possibly help that condition. Oftentimes people are recommended to take a B complex. This test helps decide if the B complex is working adequately or if more B vitamins are necessary. Methylation cofactors. Methylation has been a very hot item in integrative and functional medicine, and sometimes it's hard to assess with conventional laboratory findings whether the folate you're taking is too much or too little, or the B12. And we will take different types of B12, and this will show us if inside the cell the B12 is adequate. Methylmalonate in the urine, if it's high, usually indicates that you need more B12. This Figlu urine organic acid, if that were high, it would indicate that you would need more folic acid. Neurotransmitter is the next category and is very important in patients who have depression, anxiety, OCD, insomnia, or pain conditions. So deficiencies in these things or excess in any of these organic acids can help indicate what might help with those conditions. Oxidative damage and antioxidant markers. Many people suggest that you take vitamin C, and these organic acids will help determine if you're taking enough vitamin C, vitamin E, and other antioxidants. Detoxification indicators. People will advise that you take things like N-acetylcysteine or arginine, and these indicators will show if those are working adequately or if you need more. And lastly, this major category helps a doctor determine if your gut health and your digestive enzymes, if it's adequate or if you need some supplementation or if you need change with the diet. One example would be probiotics. So sometimes you have a lot of red in this category. The doctor might recommend a probiotic or a digestive enzyme. In New York State, some of these are not allowed to be tested. They are considered experimental. So this result L acidophilus would not be allowed in New York State, and the D-arabinitol for yeast overgrowth would also not be allowed in New York State. There's some other testing that we can do that would help with some of those things, like a complete digestive stool analysis. One of the later pages of the report does give the physician recommendations based on your results, how much of each nutrient would be recommended. And there's a later page that has more specialty nutrients, whether they're recommended or not. So this summarizes the different items that the urine organic acid test tests for and why your physician might feel that this would be a beneficial test for you.